Hello everybody, ciao tutti, sono Danielle. I'm Danielle with Learn Italian for Travel. My full name is Danielle DiPietro Hawkins, and I want to talk today about the book that I just self-published called The ABCs of Italian Travel. And I want to do that in order to help any of you out who are considering self-publishing, because I know it can be a daunting process figuring out who to work with. So I'm very happy, very satisfied with the company that I found. And so I would like to do this as a thank you to them for everything that they've done for me in publishing my book, because the way that it turned out was exactly how I wanted, how I had envisioned it during the process. So my book was a little particular because it was handwritten. And I had an illustrator too who was doing her illustrations. And so we sent all of the pictures, all of the print, all of the copy to them as JPEGs. And then they changed the size and put it into the book exactly in the way, like I said, that I had envisioned it with the colors. Everything looked great. So this is the book right here. They designed the cover for me, and then the rest, the inside, is all of the, like I said, the pictures. They were JPEGs that I sent to them. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my process of deciding, and hopefully, like I said, this will help you out too if you're trying to figure out who you want to use for your self-publishing project. I have friends that have published books with agents and had contracts, and self-publishing is not like that. So you find the company that you want to work with, pay them a sum, sign a contract, and then everything else unfolds. So I Googled self-publishing, and Mindstir Media is the company that I used. They were one of the top ones that came up. I looked at their website. They have a bunch of great reviews, video reviews, as well as written reviews. And then soon after I was on the website, I had some questions, I submitted them, and within a few hours I got a call from the owner of the company, whose name is JJ Hebert, who is also a best-selling published author. And so that, I'm sure, has helped him create this great company. And he was able to answer every question that I had about my book publishing process in a really thorough and succinct way. And I felt really good immediately after hanging up the phone with him. And so I kind of go with my gut a lot of times in life. And so from after that, I thought, okay, this will be a great company to work with. And so we signed the contract, and the process took a little bit longer because, like I said, I was sending all these JPEGs. It took a long time. And then I had to do some revisions. They were very patient with me with all of my revisions. I would notice sometimes I had made a mistake, and I wrote the book by hand, so I'd have to rewrite the whole page and then resend it back in. And so when I finally received the book last November, when it came to me in the mail, like I said, it was beautiful because it was just like I had wanted it to turn out. And so another cool thing that's happened during this process, I have had things that came up where I was frustrated with certain things. And I would write to JJ right away and to discuss what I was concerned about. And he always answered really quickly and really was able to alleviate my concerns, and always in a really sincere and kind way, we were able to figure out a better solution. And so one of the things recently, I used my book in a class that I was teaching at a community college last semester, and as I was using the book, I noticed a couple of errors that I hadn't noticed before. And so even though the book had already been published and was already done, I emailed them and I asked if it was possible if I could redo some of the pages, and they said that it was. So that was such a cool thing for me to be able to pinpoint those things that I really wanted to correct and to correct them. And so for a small fee, I was able to redo a few pages. And now I feel like the book is like perfect and it's exactly as I want it to be. So I live in California. The company is based in New Hampshire. We've never met in person, JJ and I, and I've never met any of the people that I been working with on the book project in person. But, and so sometimes this can be daunting. I'm the kind of person that likes to meet people. I like to sit down and talk to them. And we've never had that opportunity. So you just have to have this trust sometimes over the internet that you're making a right decision. And so that's why I wanted to do this video, to tell you that Mindstir Media is a great company and I highly recommend them. If you're considering self-publishing, I think they're a fantastic company to work with. So hopefully this helps you out. And if you're not thinking of it, publishing a book, maybe one of your friends is, or someone in your family, and you could pass the word on. So thank you for listening to my video and have a great day. Thanks. Ciao.